Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Chase and this is Chasing Dolls, the channel where I chase the dolls that I have always wanted my whole life and share the ones that I already have with you today. So I am going to be doing an unboxing video today. I really love whenever I get a chance to do that. I don't always do those on my channel. I sometimes just go over some topics or chat or gossip or talk about doll drama. Sometimes I just review the dolls that I have while they're in the box just to have fun and talk about it, or memory keepsake stuff. But today, actually, we're going to be doing an unboxing, so I'm very excited for that. Monster High is one of my favorite doll lines, and I'm super excited because we have a new character for today. They have the original line of the original ghouls, and I'm so happy that they're literally remaking them, and that's been part of my favorite part about G3. And I had a lot of the original ghouls growing up, except for Claudine and a couple of the other ones, like Abby, I had some of the first wave ones, but as it went on, I was not able to keep up with the dolls so much. So now that they're doing G3, I've had a lot of opportunity to be able to own some of the dolls that I did not own whenever I was younger, like Caddy, Venus, and Spectra. So that's really awesome. I also have some of the original reproductions. That's given me a chance to own some of the ones that I never had as a child, like Claudine and Abby and some of these ones as well. I really love Abby. She was so cool. So we have Jinafire Long today, and I'm so happy that we're finally around to her. I have these ones here because these are kind of like the new set of ones. Maybe you could even include Heath. There, I added him in just to be fun because he's cool, why not? Anyway, these are like the new set of students, and I really love her box. It's amazing, it's so beautiful. I like being able to see her just like with the classic Monster High stuff. This is the core refresh of Draculaura. If you look behind me, I have almost every single Monster High character in box because I just never was able to do that as a kid, so I'm happy to be able to do it now. Okay, so I definitely have been talking a lot. I want to get right into this unboxing, but I want to make sure that I appreciate how she looks right now because she's pretty enough that I could potentially order another one and keep her in box, but I'm definitely going to be opening her for today, so don't worry. So let's go ahead and start taking her out of the box. Something I like about the Monster High boxes lately is that they have not been using stickers, and you can kind of just take the plastic parts out, and that makes for a really easy removal because sometimes those plastic stickers just get in the way so much, and it's nice to be able to just kind of pop the lid right off of the doll box. So I have her right here. I love the whole purple and green and red and gold aspect. Some people are not crazy about all four of those colors combining and joining. I don't care. I think they work really nice together and accent them. I think they complement each other. They're good accents is I guess what I was trying to go with. I like that they changed her skin a little bit to have more dragon essence and a little bit more of the Asian essence that she's drawn to. I know that she's a part of the original Scariest City of Frights movie with Claudine. So it was cool that they have scales on her. She's part dragon, and her tail is also gold. They changed her hands and her legs, which is also a nice feature because if you're going to do everything exactly the same, then why even do it? So it's nice that they're having these little updates, and I, for the most part, genuinely enjoy G3 way more than G1. It's hard to explain. I love the original 4 members and their outfits. That's why, and even more than just them, that's why I do the outfit swapping. But there's just something really, really cool about these G3 bodies and how much they put detail in them and the artwork and everything, and I just really love their faces, their hair, and everything. I'm so excited about this new doll line. I definitely want them to make Rochelle and Nephira. I'm waiting on Scare Screams. That would be amazing. So many that I'm just itching for. Rebecca, that would be crazy. Wow, so she was actually pretty easy to get out now that I have her in my hands. I'm really loving the detailing on her outfit. Her boots are amazing, insane. This is definitely one of my favorite dolls already. I think that G3 was doing really great with a bunch of them. I hate to rag on Ghoulia, but I definitely think that they could have done better with her doll and her outfit. I mean, they really kind of got lazy with that. That's why I really love the G3 version of her because she looks like classic how I'm used to seeing. Anyway, Jennifer looks perfect. Let me just straighten her up here. Something I really love about her is that the amount of purple in her hair, I didn't even realize was going to be as big as it was. Like I said, I think the green and purple go together very, very well. She's so much cuter now that you can like move her around, give her her own personality, kind of straighten her body language up, and just have a, you know, hands-on experience with her right out of the box. It makes you have an appreciation for them so much more. And I love being able to move her tail. That's something that's really interesting about the Toralei doll and the Caddy doll. And now this one is being able to have like this tail that can move on either side. So that's so fun, that's so interesting. Her hair definitely is very soft right out of the box. It's not curly, but it's not textured either. I would say that it is kind of just like normal for doll hair. Not exactly pin straight or like silky straight. They're definitely like Dracula comes out of the box and her hair is almost perfect. I'm probably gonna have to like boil wash her hair with like the hot water, make sure everything's perfect. But I love a skirt on a doll, and like I said, purple's my favorite color, so anytime that that's being used, I'm gonna obsess. I think she fits in well with the other students. I'm happy to be able to add her to my collection. I am so very excited to see where they're gonna go next, and if they're ever gonna do a second version of her. That's usually what happens after they introduce a doll. They have like a bedtime version or like a Skulltimate Secrets. That's been happening a lot lately. There's a couple of the Venus ones that I really like, and same with Abby, but right now I'm really just focusing on collecting the core line where they're like in their main outfits, because I'm running out of space, and even though I love Monster High, I really want to focus on, you know, characters that I have never gotten before. So whenever I was choosing if I wanted to get a Monster High doll, you know, there are so many out there, I was kind of thinking to myself, should I get a, you know, repeating character that I already have, or should I pick someone new? And almost always someone new wins every single time, so... So as usual with these things, it pretty much right whenever I get them out of the box, I want to be done with it and go over and play, but I guess I will finish whatever she comes with and then I will get to wrapping up. I could do without. I kind of really appreciate or prefer the original Monster High boxes where they come with a doll stand, a brush, and a diary. I just think that the stand helps them, you know, stand up obviously, and then that's part of like the collector set, and it's useful. It's not just random plastic, like a drink. Like, why do I need her to have a drink? I mean, I get the setup, and that this is more for like kid oriented and playing, but like part of the cool part of the original Monster High was the versatility of collecting versus playing. So some of these accessories are really cool and I really love them, and others I just could go without. And part of the diary was that it was like world expanding and exploring and stuff, so. And here we have her little pet. As with any Monster High doll, the pet is essential. That's part of the character. That's kind of like the developing part of the building the world, you know. The original Monster High was so cute with their characters and their pets, so I'm glad that they're continuing that tradition. Even the pets get a little bit of an update, and that's really, really fun too. I didn't ever own Jinafire, so I don't really know what her pet was like before, or if this is like an exact recreation or a little different or completely different, like how, you know, Cleo originally had Hissette, and then they changed it to Tut, and now she has Hissette again, so who knows. She looks like she's fitting in with her classmates very, very well. I would love to sit her up in that scene and keep her for a moment, but I want to play with her and get to know her as my own, accept her into my life, into my collection. That's one of my favorite parts. It's how I get to bond, and it's how I appreciate my pieces, instead of just buying so much that you are overwhelmed and then it doesn't really matter. I would rather take my time with my collection than just have a big one to have a big one. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. I've done a bunch of different dolls, and if you want to see those, just check my page, and I will be here for whenever you check back. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.